Okay, definitely needs that night sleep. I slept for a good 8 hours. And after that trek to Namche, it is definitely needed. So, today it's just going to be an acclimatization. We're going to be at Namche only. Probably go up to Everest View Hotel and back. That would be probably a 3 to 4 hour trek. Should be getting ready for breakfast right now and then should be back for lunch. And then the day is free, exploring Namche. And tomorrow we head off to the next stop. It's around what is it today? I think the 28th. Yeah, it's the 28th of September, and it's 5 degrees over here. So it's, I guess from here it is, the layering starts up.
एक्लेमेटाइजेशन के लिए जा रहे हैं एट नामचे बाज़ार. द लॉज वाज अमेजिंग. वी होप दैट वी गेट स्टे देयर मोर एंड नॉट डू दिस, बट दिस इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो सी यू आफ्टर एक्लेमेटाइजेशन.
Heading for an acclimatization trek to Everest View Hotel, and started off with stairs, and I guess it goes to continue like that. It's going to be a good one, 3-4 hours probably, and then hopefully back for lunch.
Still not ready.
ये हमारा भी भूल का है. You bought your shoes? अच्छा वाला शूज.
Zigzagging our way up for the altitude to Everest Viewpoint Hotel. It's all zigzag. Came up from there. So yeah, well, even I wanted to, as it's a off day, I wanted to sleep in. But apparently this hike is important. Let's see how important. How are we feeling?
A bit tired.
And what about you?
Feeling safe.
Safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Safe on the rock.
That's an interesting. Yes, you were saying.
Yeah, it's a bit tiring, but yes, it's great.
Awesome. No amount of photos, videos, or anything can describe what you see over here. It's something that you just need to be here and see for yourself. I mean, I'm taking photos, videos, but you know what I see with the naked eye is not what I see in the camera. Or maybe I might not be a good photographer. But this is what you call seeing is believing, and it's a lot of effort to see this. Apparently it gets better as we go higher and higher. So right now we're nearly there at the Everest Viewpoint Hotel, which is the destination for our acclimatization trek. From here probably we just have a cup of tea or something, snack, and we head back down, and then the rest of the day is free. So we'll be checking out the bazaar for probably an hour or so, but then need to get the rest so that we're ready for tomorrow and take it from there. Tired and trying to make her way up. Most of her load is in my bag, so I guess all she needs to do is walk up. Acclimatization trek point. It's a very nice. Oh, it's a hotel, Sherpa Panorama Hotel. And there's a cafe, so we'll have some hot cup of tea, and then head back down to Namche Bazar, and we're done with the acclimatization trek. No, we're here at the acclimatization point. They've got a small museum sort of a thing where it's all about recycling waste, tons of waste that is left behind in the valley, the Khumbu Valley, which is very close to Namche, and it's amazing. It's amazing how these people are all working towards it. They're using bottle caps and stuff. I mean, this illustration, I mean, this, whatever you call it, tells you what garbage does. So we've got people from across the world, artists, who come and do their little bit using all the waste that is accumulated over here. Stunning initiative.
There will be more people, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we need people like this all over the world, not only in mountain regions, but the city more.
So, you have gone to Everest also?
I've been on 2 expeditions, but I did not myself put my foot on the summit because we had to struggle pretty hard. So 87 first time we tried from Tibet, and we came to 8,400, but it's very bad weather and very dangerous, so we had to make a decision, come back alive or go to summit and maybe stay there. And then we came back in 1991 because 87 no expeditions up to Everest actually. It was a very bad year. So 91 we came back, and now the team put 3 out of 15 on the team on the summit. But
so
it was a team
you have been
effort.
staying here since?
No, that was back in 87, 91. I was just visiting back and
So
forth.
it's been 5 years for you?
Well, I came first time 40 years.
4 years.
40.
This is the man, ladies and gentlemen.
1983 I came first time to Nepal, and to this valley 1985. And after 85, for many years, I came back many times. It was my second home.
Crazy.
But then in 2015, in December, after the earthquakes,
Okay.
I decided to move here. So I lived in Namche for 6.5 years, and now I've lived up here 1.5.
Amazing.
This guy fell in love with the mountains.
Oh, they were always in my heart, but I fell in love with these mountains and these valleys and the people here, and yeah, so it's my home since 8 years. And,
How come the recycling initiative?
Well, so back in 2010, I was contacted by my oldest Sherpa friend who was involved in the trekking industry, and he said we need to do something about the trash on Everest. So we organized a cleanup on Everest in 2011, and that expedition brought down almost 9 tons from the high camps. And that was the first start of, let's say, big mountain cleanups. And that has continued, so now it's much better. It's still some things that needs to be fixed,
Hopefully
but
we'll
it
bring
has
back our
improved.
share.
It has improved, and then when I decided to move here, I retired, so I was lucky I could retire early. But I couldn't just sit around do nothing, so I felt like I knew that we needed to do something about the whole region with the waste. So we talked with the locals, and everybody said we should do something, and then we came up with the idea, make this, reach out to local people, to visitors, guides, and if everybody do a small
little bit,
it becomes very big if everybody does it. We have almost 80,000 visitors. We are 5,000 living here. If you can imagine with the bags, if everybody take 1 bag, 1 kilo, that's 85 tons, 90 tons.
Hopefully we'll be bringing our share.
Yeah, well, when you come back and you pass by that police checkpoint, Then you have to make the decision.
Sure, we
But
will.
if you take
The
one
decision is
back,
made.
We are more than appreciating that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
May I
much.
know your name, please?
My name is Tommy.
Back from the acclimatization hike, done with lunch, desperately needed that. Was a good hike, went up to probably around 400 meters elevation till Everest View Hotel. Couldn't get an Everest view because it was too cloudy. From there we dropped into a museum where all the recycling initiative on the mountain is, they had a nice video that took us through it, and then they've got an amazing VR 3-minute clip which basically shows you a 360 of the base camp as well as the summit. That is one thing that you should not miss. Then we also met the person who started this whole recycling thing over here, a gentleman by the name Tom. Have a quick clip of him as well, which I will be adding. And yeah, it's amazing what the initiative and what all they're doing, the amount of work that is going in to keep the mountains clean. Because desis are desis. But it's not limited to desis actually. Scrap that out. So it's like hats off to these guys for the recycling thing and keeping the trek clean, because the whole terrain from where we started, from Lukla till here, till Namche, it's the whole trail has been clean. Probably a bottle here and there, but other than that, absolutely clean. It's cleaner than many cities in India, for God's sake. So hats off to these guys for what they're doing, and being a part of it. Like there is an initiative that they've taken, wherein anybody carrying down a kg of trash, basically it's shredded plastics and all that. So anybody carrying down a kg is helping them get it to the recycling center in Kathmandu and Lukla. So I guess that's one thing where me and Arshia would want to be a part of this and help them out. Needed that hot shower. Oh, talking about showers. You will get places where they say that they'll charge you for hot showers, but then if there's no power, then you won't get a hot shower, because it doesn't work on geysers. All the hot water is through solar. So wherever you're hiking, if you're there before sunset, then you will get hot water, otherwise you won't. I think after Ramachep, today is when we got hot water. Actually last night when we reached Namche Bazar. So yeah, hot showers is something which is going to be a luxury. So make the most of it when you're at Namche. And Kumbu Lodge in Namche is luxury. Trust me. Well, there are better lodges as well, or resorts. There's one apparently on top of the mountain, which is nearly $2,000 a night. So you want to shell out that kind of money, most welcome. Obviously the amenities and the facilities would be very different. But talking about Khumbu Lodge in Namche, this is really good. There is a spa as well. So apparently they have a trekker's massage. So if you want to go for that, that could be one thing before you head off. Because from here onwards, it's not going to be a rosy scene is what I'm told. So I guess just enjoy Namche till you can, and then you need to head off to rough it out. So now I'll be just stepping out to take some photos of Namche Bazar, the town. I don't know whether you call it a town, village, city, whatever it is. So Namche Bazar, I'll just head out, take a few snaps, take a few videos for you guys, and then I'll be back for dinner. See ya. The guy you can see walking there afar, that's where we entered from last night. Oh yeah, yesterday evening in fact. So this is a view of the whole of Namche Bazar. Phenomenal town. Up over here at nearly around 3,500, 4,000, just below 4,000 actually meters. This is like the commercial hub of the Himalayas and on the way to Everest. And it's amazing how well developed it is. Just ahead, I'll just walk you through the bazaar itself on my walk back to the hotel of the lodge, Khumbu Lodge. So there are no hotels over here, tea houses and lodges. But it's amazing how this place has been developed up over here with so much of, well, you could call this construction, but so many lodges, so many places to stay, so many homes, and it's absolutely amazing how these guys have done it up over here. Where do they get the material? How do they get the material? This is one way, but I think this is the only way, and the other thing are animals. So yeah, this is how they get it over here, and it's amazing the amount of work that they put in. This is the kind of mountain region that we have over here, which is difficult to find. These views, yeah, you can pay for them. Yes, you have a helicopter ride right up to Everest Base Camp where you can just come, fly around, have a look. But then the effort being put into the trek, yes, it is challenging, it is painful at times. But then that kind of effort that you put in, it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. You should give it a shot. If fitness levels, yes, work on it, but yeah, you should give it a shot. So this is basically the entrance where I'm coming to. Excited kids over here. That's the entrance, and this is the entrance towards it. We've got this spiritual thing which is turning around basically only by the running water, and a lovely cafe at the entrance of Namche. As soon as you enter, this is worth your time, sitting here sipping on some hot tea, coffee, whatever you favor. Well, absolutely gorgeous. And once we go forward, the terrain is going to change. So what we end up with is now we've got a lot of green around us. Moving forward, that green turns into brown and then apparently grey and white. So, and it gets a bit tougher because from here it's only, actually from Pakding it's only elevation. From here it should be okay till I think Tengboche, and then once we're heading towards Everest Base Camp and Kalapathar, that's when it gets really tough. So take it one step at a time. and you should be fine. Post dinner, just walked into the famous Namche bakery and they've got some phenomenal stuff. I mean, anything and everything. You just want to order one of each.
This is for our daughter. Turkey for her. You have some beautiful stuff here.
So what we have picked up is the coconut muffin and the chocolate carrot cake.
I cannot wait to taste it.
So they've got some packed up cookies. Excuse the light. There seems to be, like, every place seems to be very dull as far as lighting is concerned. But this place is open at around, well, it's 9. It's still open. This is the carrot chocolate cake.
Just cannot wait to eat.
Looks amazing. And that is the muffin, coconut muffin. As you can see, a bite has already been taken. So, heard a lot about Namche Bakery. Coming here to try it out for myself. Let's see whether this carrot cake lives up to the name. Pretty decent. .30 a.m. It's 2 degrees over here at Namche Bazar, and getting ready to go for breakfast, and from there we'll be moving on to Tengboche today. So that is, I think, another around 600 meters climb in height, in elevation. Let's see how it goes, and apparently it's going to be all steep up. Not as bad as Phagding to Namche, but it's going to be testing. So I'll show you guys the terrain once we hit the road. Since last night, one of our group members, Kala, she's been admitted in the hospital. She's got mild pulmonary something. Excuse my lack of knowledge on medical terms, but she's unable to breathe. She when we started off the trek, she had slight chest congestion, and that has been, I mean, it has multiplied on the mountain. So I guess that's a big learning for all of us, the rest of us, that if you have a problem, let it, even if it's the slightest, you have to communicate that to the crew and to the Sherpa. Now, what's happening is she's on oxygen, and apparently she's stable only with oxygen. So she's not going to be going ahead with us. And today, I think she's going to be airlifted by the chopper, and she's going to be taken to Kathmandu, where I think arrangements are being made for her by the insurance company, and her family back in India are coordinating that. So insurance, travel insurance, especially for hikers, I think very necessary. And I mean, especially at times like this, because you see, like choppers over here, depending on what it is, the cost could be anything from $500 to $1,500. Trust me, I mean, I've heard rates since yesterday of $1,300, $1,000, $750. If it's a larger group, then it's $750, $800. So I mean, it's that crazy. So I think medical insurance, a major yes for anyone traveling, because I mean, it does help, because like last night, even another Trek member, he was not feeling well, so we got him checked up, Kamaljit, and I mean, just for the doctor checkup and the medicines, it has costed 20,000 Nepali rupees. So I have no clue what Kala's bill is gonna be, but that is the kind of cost involved on the mountain region. So I think these are things that people should know. Many people come here unaware of what kind of facilities, what's happening, and all that. But I mean, I think people should be aware of this, and it is costly. 20,000 rupees just for a doctor, just to talk to the doctor, get a prescription, and get medicines, is 20,000 Nepali rupees. That is quite a bit. But another good thing is they do have these facilities available, at least in Namche, up to Namche. So that is a good thing. So everything has got its plus and minus, but yeah, I mean, but I think you should be prepared with some money in hand, especially cash. ATMs are available over here, but we had to jump through 3 ATMs for Kamalji to get that 20k out. And if you're using credit cards over here at Namche, it is 5% extra. At I think Ramachep it was 4%, but at Pakding it was 4%. But over here in Namche it is 5% over whatever your bill is. So there are expenses involved. I'm not saying that this place is expensive. All I'm saying is the facilities are there for a place which is, I mean, miles away from population and in the middle of the mountains. But this thing, so it would cost you money, and it's better to have that cash on you when you're traveling. Started off with the hike to Tengboche. Yeah, started off late. As I told you, a friend of ours needed to, so the chopper was arranged, the evacuation was arranged. She was taken from the hospital to the chopper, to the helipad, on a horse. Obviously there's no other way, no motorable roads, no motors, no bikes, no nothing. It's only cycle, walk, or horses. So we passed her. She just crossed in front of our Kumbu lodge, and she seemed fine. She was without the oxygen, so hope she recovers quick, safely gets home. We will be in touch with her, have a WhatsApp group of our own for the 10 trekkers. So hopefully she reaches home safely and recovers soon. And it's, well, the climb up till here was this thing, but
This seems fine.
this seems, I mean, it's not a steep incline, it is a slope. So I hope it's like this. The moment it gets steep, it becomes tougher. So we'll keep you guys posted on what's next. You want talking about safety precautions? There is none, or there are none. But all you need to do is stick to the left side where you're a bit safer, and you should be fine. You see yaks in front, when they approach, they go from the valley side, we go hillside. You just won't get tired of taking pics or videos is just phenomenal. And I mean, we're just, what about just over halfway there, and the terrain starts changing after, I think, Tengboche, and there would be loads of opportunity for photos, videos, everything. So I mean, if you like clicking away, then you need to get a lot of memory cards for yourself. Charging till now have not had a problem. I've actually split my photography, videography, selfies, everything. I mean, I'm using the GoPro to talk to you guys and take videos. The DSLR is for mostly landscape. My iPhone is for selfies and stuff which I can share. So yeah, that's how I've distributed the battery load. Working fine as of now. Have extra batteries just in case, but not needed them yet. And we're past Namche, so I don't know, I think I should be fine with the battery distribution. Oh, this is nice.
Conserve your energy, मुझे है, you're walking too fast. मुझे है, river दिख रहा है?
There are places over here, they've got these recycling boxes at every stop.
हाँ इधर आ जाओ।
यार रास्ते पे कचरा नहीं फेंका हुआ है।
वो हमारा टाइल है यहाँ से।
हाँ,
हमें यहाँ से जाना है।
हाँ।
okay.
और ऐसे पूरा नीचे जाना। वो गाँव है ना।
वो नदी के पास?
आगे से पूरा नदी के पास जाना है। हम वही लॉन्च कर रहे हैं।
हाँ।
फिर वहाँ से।
फिर ऊपर?
तो स्टील बोट के पास। पूरा चढ़ाई ना जिग।
बहुत ज़्यादा है, नहीं चल चल।
ओ, वो पूरा zigzag चढ़ाई है। लेकिन वो पूरा फ्लैट है
वो देखने में फ्लैट है, वहाँ जाने के बाद वो चढ़ाई है।
ऐसा नहीं?
Yes, my Sherpa is very funny.
इन लोग को जान दो मुझे।
Very close to our first break point. I mean, break as in break, not. So, get some tea in the system, take off from there, done around 4.5 kilometers and around 260 meters elevation. So, deserve a break. And then after that, the next would be at lunch. Sun is bright, there's a chill in the air. You need to cover your ears as well as your eyes. So that's about 5 kilometers done. 260 meters, 270 meters elevation. Ups and downs, and that's what it's all about. Just going up and down and up again. You know, the scary part is, the more down you go, the climb is even more steeper. So every down, although it gives you a mentally relaxing thing that, oh, I'm going down, it won't be that tough. But then after the down comes the up. So as you enjoy the down, get ready to push yourself to go up. Hello, hello. Heading for lunch. Where is she? यहाँ पे. Slow and steady. अब लंच खाएगा, फिर जल्दी चढ़ेगा और 300 मीटर चढ़ने का है, तब जाके तेंगबोचे पहुंचेगा. So it started raining, and that's why I am dressed the way I am. And we're passing one more hanging bridge. Oh, this bridge is nice. It does get scary when you get to the middle of the bridge because there's a lot of bouncing. Obviously the GoPro is not showing that bouncing. It has its own this thing, so that's a major feature of the GoPro, stabilization. But yeah, it bounces quite a bit in the middle, and that's when you like it's a bit eek. But then it's fine. If you have a fear of heights, then I think you might have a little bit of a problem. So don't look down, just look straight and keep walking. Just about a kilometer to go till we reach Tengboche. And just to give you an idea from where we have come, which is next to the river, if you can see those green top houses, yeah, that's where we had lunch, and we've come up from there. So it is quite a bit of work. Just about to reach Tengboche, but it started raining, and my god, does the jungle look amazing. Yeah, it is tiring though, layering up, getting the poncho on, but after nearly 6 hours of walking, hiking, and covering approximately 13 kilometers in distance and nearly around 600-700 kilometers in elevation, we have reached the gate of Tengboche. But it's still a walk to the lodge or tea house. This is our Hotel Himalayan at Tengboche, and luckily it's just these staircases from the gate. So, finally made it. Can't wait to offload the backpack and just lie on the bed. Kilometers, 6 hours of hiking to get to our room, our home for tonight, which is बस हो गया, इतना ही था. जो भी है, अब हमारा कमरा यही है, और जैसा हम लोग ऊपर जाते जाएंगे वैसा कमरा छोटा होते जाएगा.
No attached washrooms.
And this one, no attached washrooms. There are few places जहाँ पे there are no attached washrooms at all. View फिर भी अच्छा ही है, अच्छा है. लेकिन अब जो भी, एक इधर है, एक उधर है, ये हमारे बैग्स बगीचे हैं. अब मुख्तसर सा रूम है, इसमें ही हमारी जन्नत है.
75. It is very inefficient. Closer to 50,000 pounds per year.